welcome to our channel. It's Sierra and Artem. We are here to do his 7-month update, which really is going to be well, we could do his 5-month update first. Okay, we'll do his 5-month update. I have been procrastinating on filming this video, so Arkham is about to turn 8 months, and we're going to talk about all his 5-month stuff, and then we'll do his 7-month stuff at the end. So, Arkham was born May 5th. He was 5 months as of August. No. May, June, July, August, September, October. You were 5 months in October? That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was. Okay, so I wrote down everything, but I just did not get to film this. So, like I said, he's 8 months in this video, or he's about to be 8 months in 2 days. So, he is holding on to his favorite book. Still is and was his favorite book, Little Blue Truck. Huh. Yeah. So, at 4 months old, or at 5 months old, he was 21.4 pounds. He, no, that was actually his 4-month checkup. He didn't do a 5-month checkup, but we have a 6-month checkup. So, 21.4 pounds. He reaches for Mama and Papa. He kind of waves. He still does the same wave now, but it's like this. Like, his arm, when he was really little, was so chubby that he could, like, barely move it. So he kind of does the same thing now. We're not going to eat this paper, thank you very much. You can sit down and work with your book if you'd like. He grabs your face and kind of inspects it, everyone that he sees, or everyone that holds him. He did start to giggle, but mostly at his papa. He sits up pretty much on his own, but he did not get up on his own. So if you sat him up, he wouldn't fall down, but he couldn't figure out how to get up on his own. He loves to kick really hard. He hits his heels on the ground and actually makes them like red and purplish. And he will kick you and make you have bruises all over your legs. And he loves to slob smack is what we called it. We coined that when he was younger, and he still does it, where he slobbers up his hand and he will smack you. He, at 5 months, was starting to pull up on his own. He was very, very unbalanced, and he would usually fall, but he would have the strength to pull himself up on items. His favorite toy was his wobbling raccoon. He can roll. At 5 months, he did start rolling over. Before, he could roll, but he didn't have the need or want to, so he wouldn't do it that often. But at 5 months, he finally got down rolling every which way, and from then, he started just crawling. So he started with army crawl, and he's fast, and he would just go for it. I think October, like the day after Halloween or something, was his main, like, I got it down, and like just started crawling everywhere and never stopped moving, if you can't tell. And then at that age, at 5 months, he did start to hold my boob or pull my boob like a bottle. It was pretty funny. He still does it, and now it's more aggressive. He loves to bite me on my shoulders. Loves to eat his feet. He will do it while he's sitting up and just reach down and get his feet, or while he's laying down. And when he was that little, he would get in crawl position, but he just could not crawl. God bless you. So he would army crawl. He would get in the typical crawl position, though, and rock back and forth. He loves to scream, still does. He has tried some solids, and he likes to feed himself with his spoon, but he gags. Hey, dog, you good? He would gag himself with his spoon, but he did prefer to feed himself with his spoon rather than anyone feed him. He's going to scream in 1 minute if he doesn't get what he wants, huh? He had tried, I think, avocado and carrots at the time, and maybe like some green bean carrot thing, like a mixed one that I hadn't made. He started to whine like a little baby kitten when he wasn't getting what he wanted, or when he weren't like paying attention to him. He would just start to do this little tiny whine. And he would love to jump if you hold him, kind of like this. And if you put him up, he would put his feet flat and he would stand and try to balance. And he loved, at the time, and still does, loves to knock things down, push things over, like things out of your mouth. If you're holding him and you try to drink something, he will just push it right out. Or your hand, if you're trying to eat, he will just smack it right out of your hand. And he is, I put a note on here, a master hair puller, which that's why my hair is always up or back. Even braids, he will get his hand here and pull chunks. So October 26th is when he officially started crawling, like figured it out and never stopped. So he was 21.4 ounces and 27 1/4 inches. And then that was when he was 4-month checkup. Of course, he doesn't have a 5-month checkup because then we wait till the 6th month. The doctor says he believes he will be about 6'3", 6'4". He's got dad's body, and that he's around 7-month size and development. So a healthy big boy, pretty much. His pediatrician is awesome, and we love him. So that was his 5-month. Now we're going to move on to his 7-month. What did you start doing in your 7-month? Huh? So Arkham did start standing on his own. He doesn't stand perfectly on his own, but he pulls himself up and walks around, like on the bed. We have a floor bed, so he crawls on and off of it. Like I said, so he's about to be 8 months. We're going to talk about his most recent developments. So 28.5 inches tall, 25 pounds. The doctor was impressed with his social skills and, of course, his development because he's ahead. So it's really nice when you feel like you're doing stuff right. He, like I said, stands and walks with help of furniture or the walls. He gets up on his own. He's starting to do really good in balance without holding on to anything. And he will get himself halfway up without standing all the way up. He will sometimes be like standing on an object with not holding on and then just turn around like, oh, I'm going to turn around and walk away. Of course, he falls. And you're like, what were you thinking? Like you were just going to walk away? But he loves books. What's your favorite toy right now? What would we say was your favorite toy? For Christmas, he got some ring stackers. He likes those. His favorite toy is probably the Gear Elmo. That was a passed down toy from a neighbor, and he loves that thing. He loves Dog Dog. That is his favorite. He says Papa. He says Dog Dog. When he's really upset, he will say Ma or some form, but he doesn't fully say Mama. Huh. We are doing great with EC at this point. He is not really eating solids consistently. He'll have a few bites of things, but nothing amazing. See, like right now, you can't see, but he's standing on his own. And then he grabs back on when he feels like he's losing his balance. Huh. Good job. And before he turned 8 months, he just broke one tooth. His bottom left tooth just broke through on the 2nd of the new year, so 1/2/21. And that was rough, let me tell you. We were at grandparents' house, and he was just clingy and wanted me. I mean, he's normally clingy and wants me all the time, but he didn't even want his papa. That was rough. Of course, he waves, he signs milk. I'm pretty sure he signs Sleepy. I have a video of him, I think, and I was going to submit it to the ASL Sign Baby page that we follow. But he only does it when he's really tired. And he goes like this to sign Sleepy. Of course, Sleepy is like this. So yeah, he signs milk. He signs Sleepy. He's starting to make a lot more faces. He's always been very facially expressive, but he just started a new face. Yeah. He laughs like a champion. Crawls and stands on anything, even if it's not going to hold him. That's the scariest part about all this. But pretty much all day I am going because he moves like this all day. It's tough, but it's totally worth it. He now giggles more at me than Papa, so that's nice sometimes. He sleeps pretty much all night. Even at his 5 month, he slept like he'd only wake up once or twice. God bless you, baby. His eyes are still blue. Huh. He loves hugs. He's always loved giving really strong hugs. But now he's an extreme hair puller that I legit have chunks missing. Yeah. He's a big talker. He loves to talk and scream. Yeah, you're funny. Yeah. He loves to do paint art. Huh. What else do you love? You love Mommy's hair. You love books, and he turns the page of books. I think he gained that skill around like 6 months, which made me really proud because I didn't realize for a long time that that was a skill to turn pages in books, like board books, not thin books. This is a board book. So it made me very proud that he can turn book pages. And he enjoys going outside. We go outside for 2 hours every day, and it's like the only calm time I really get because he does not like the feel of grass, so he will not go off the grass. But of course we bought him some moccasins, and you can walk him around on the grass and on the concrete. Still hates his car seat, nothing new there. Last time I weighed him at our family member's house, which was over the weekend, like 2 days ago, he weighed 27.5 pounds. So he's a big boy. He is wearing 18-month clothing. In his 5-month, he was wearing 9 and 12-month clothing. So now he is officially in 18-month. 12-month will not fit him. He wears size 5 diapers, which he's worn since he was 5 months old. He went up a size in diapers every single month until he got to 6 months, and he didn't move up. That's why we started doing cloth too. It's because it was a lot cheaper than getting bigger size diapers, huh? Because they're one size fits all. So yeah, he loves conversation. His favorite toy right now is probably like this pulley tube. I think they're called pop tubes. My hair. He loves showers. He still takes those with us. He loves the running water. And just anything that we use, he is very interested in, of course. He loves FaceTiming his grandparents and his auntie. I love him. He is just very sweet, even though he's pulling my hair out right now. He loves to stand and just like follow you around. He loves being in the kitchen. Like I said, he doesn't eat consistent food, but he's doing great. He's growing great. We're not worried about that. He loves his dog. He loves animals. He loves our tortoise. He loves the bird. If somebody whistles, he immediately looks right at the bird like, did you do that? And he'll just go stand next to the bird. The bird will dance for him. The tortoise, he'll just look in on her and wave and wave and wave, and she just looks up at him. So it's really awesome to have such a loving baby and just feel like you're creating a loving, caring human being. And he now knows how to sit up by himself, like how to get himself up. Where you going? Bye-bye. His favorite toy actually is probably a Starbucks cup. But yeah, he's very independent, very confident, which I'm proud of, but sometimes it is a little scary. He loves mirrors. He loves chewing on my phone. Not really the screen, just chewing on it. Arkham! He's smacking our mirror right now. Who's that cute baby? He loves to look at himself. He will just smile and laugh. And he just curls around and kicks his feet. It's so adorable. This is such a fun age. I'm excited for him to be able to walk because I feel like I will be less worried about his balance, because now he stands and we're like, get there, get there, get there, just in case. He falls on his butt pretty good, but just in case. And we have a lot of workout equipment in our apartment, so you never want him to be able to hurt himself. He will hit his face on the wall and stuff, and we usually just like check on him, but we don't react super horribly. And he just keeps going. He doesn't usually cry about it. He's more mad. He's more mad when he falls right on his butt. He's frustrated, and he just wants to keep doing what he wanted to do. If you are doing something he doesn't like, or you are taking him away from doing something, he will scream at you. That is for sure. At this point, I think he looks really like a mix of us. I can't tell who he looks like more. Sometimes when I'm with him all day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like he does look like me. And people see us that know both of us, and they're like, when he's with you, he looks like you. But when he's with him, he looks like him. So that's interesting. And yeah, he's very headstrong. It's interesting because we always thought we'd have a girl that looks like P and acts like me, but this kid acts pretty similar to me. He totally has an attitude. He will make mean faces at you if you are not doing what he wants or you're doing something insane. God bless you. So it's pretty funny to watch him gain more and more of a personality every single day and just see the person he's becoming. It's gratifying and really fun. Even though teething has been hard, I can't wait for his other tooth to break through so he feels more like himself. But he sleeps, he got starting to get his own sleep schedule. That started about 6 months, I will say. So he usually goes to bed around 9:30, 10, sometimes even 11. And he wakes up around 7:50, 8 o'clock. He is a insane sleeper. This kid is all over the bed. He rolls all the way down my body. Like I said, we have a floor bed, so it's not as concerning. He just like goes, and it's like sometimes you wake up and he's like this way in the bed. I wake up and he's like at my ankles about to fall off the bed, and I'm like, what is happening? And he's like dead asleep. He wakes up, he's not awake, but he in the middle of the night will start standing up. He will sit up. He's done this for probably 2 months now. When he was little, he would just crawl, like try to get to me if I wasn't in bed. He'll just, with his eyes closed, just crawl screaming, and then as soon as he got to me, he would go back to sleep. And now it's kind of the same, but he stands up, he sits up, he crawls, and that's when we were like, okay, we need to get our floor bed going because he will fall off the bed so badly. And he even laughs and like talks in his sleep. So, P sleepwalks, I sleep talk. We have most of our life, so it's really interesting. I don't know if that's genetic. I don't know if anyone else's baby is like that. Let me know down below if you can relate. But yeah, I just have to lay him back down. So I'm never really fully asleep because I'm like, what is happening with him? I just have to lay him back down, and he's usually good to go back to sleep. But I'm going to pop off of this because this boy is crawling everywhere. He's ready to just go, and I have him closed in the room with me. So, thank you so much for watching Arkham's 5-month and 7-month update. I will put down below, or I'll put up here our Instagrams, the family one and my personal Instagram. Let me know down below what you'd like to see. I'd love to film more videos that you guys are interested in, so please tell me. And if you're new, please subscribe, hit that bell so you know when we post. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!